Our local talk segment brings you the people who are helping move our community forward. Let's start the show.
Good morning, AM 860, FM 95.1, KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us here this morning for Moving Forward. I want to take a moment, say hello to MockLink. MockLink Phone, your new local phone company. Fiber customers, get it now. Switching is easy, and you can keep your old number. Learn more at mpw.org. Once again, this is Moving Forward. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us here this morning on this Wednesday, May 30th. We're glad to be able to bring this to you, and it's brought to you by MP&W. And joining us in the studio from MPW, Erika Cox, the Director of Employee and Community Relations. How are you this morning, Erika?
Great, Jordan. How are you today?
Excellent. We're really excited to have you in the studio because we've got a lot to talk about. You have a walk-run coming up shortly, the MP&W 5K walk/run coming up pretty shortly here. It's just around the corner, right? Next Saturday?
It's just a week from Saturday.
And that's exciting. So let's talk a little bit about the event.
Awesome. So this is an event that we've been holding for a few years now, and one of the things that I really like about it is it's open to everybody in Muscatine and surrounding areas, no matter what your fitness level might be. It's a great opportunity just to get out. Our route for the 5K starts on our Hauser Street entrance and goes along the bike path along the back of our property, and there's a nice little pond there, and it goes through the Discovery Center. So it's a really fantastic route for people who are really competitive about racing, and we do award medals for different age groups for those first, second, and third place winners.
Does everybody start at the same time, though, or is there two different races? Like, is there one for the younger kids, or do they all start
They all start at the same time.
Gotcha.
Yep. And, we have some people who are very competitive that participate in our race, and we also have families that bring out their young kids and maybe even their pets. So it's open for, all different kinds of activity levels, and it's a really nice route, and we encourage anybody in the community who's interested to register with us if they haven't already. The race starts at 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock.
Starts at 8. It is a nice early start before the heat.
Beat a little bit of the heat because if right now is any sign of what it's going to be like this summer, then it's definitely good to start early.
Yeah, and we have lots of employee volunteers who help with the 5K, so they're along the route path just in case something happens and somebody needs some assistance. And then when they race or when they complete the race, we have some refreshments for them at the end, and that's when we do the awards presentation.
Perfect. And now you mentioned that there were awards, so is it like first through third for each age group?
First three places, and then there's multiple age categories, 14 and under. So we do encourage those students to come in and participate in the run. 15 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, and 60 to 69, and 70 and over.
So there can be all sorts of winners.
Yes, there can.
That's exciting. So, folks, it's a good way to get out and get active, and it doesn't matter whether you run it, whether you walk it, whatever you want to do, you can get out. And 5K is around, isn't it like 2.5 miles?
About 3.1.
3.1 miles. All right. Yeah, I can never get that ratio right. The metric system, that just go right over my head. But so that's exciting. Let's say June 9th. So what do people need to do to get registered?
So you can register online, and actually if you go through the Muscatine Running Club, you'll find our race there, and you can register online, or you can pick up an entry form at our lobby office on Cedar Street. You can pull one down off of the Running Club website, and then it's a $20 registration fee, and for people who registered prior to May 9th, they're guaranteed a nice dry fit shirt to commemorate the run, and they always order extra, so there's still potential that if you are registering now that we might be able to get you a t-shirt as well.
Now, do they have to be registered before a certain date, or is there any registry on the day of?
There can be registration the day of as well. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's perfect. This sounds like a lot of fun. I love these run walks because like you said, it doesn't matter what your fitness level is. You can get out and you can walk it, and especially starting early, you'll be a little bit better off than it would be if you were a little later in the day. And or 3.15K is not too far.
It's not too far.
That's a nice decent walk. Keep a steady pace, and you can have a good time.
That's
so,
right.
And be able to bring out your pets too. That's a big deal. I'm sure a lot of folks like to walk the route with their pets as well.
Yeah, and it's a great trail. So, definitely easy to bring the pets out, easy to bring the stroller out. So definitely encourage folks if they want to bring either if it's their fur babies or their real babies, they certainly can, and have them participate in the race with them as well.
Can you tell me a little history behind the event? How long has it been going on?
It started probably back, I kind of joke that Power and Water was into fitness before fitness was kind of a craze. The HR manager who we had at the time, Terry Curry, he retired from Power and Water. He was a runner, and he kind of got it started back in the 90s.
Wow.
And so for a number of years, we had a walk run and kind of had a different theme to it every year. And in the beginning, we actually held our walk run in October, which is a celebration of Public Power Week. So with MPW being a municipal utility, we're part of a public power organization across the country. And that was one of the events that we held in celebration of Public Power Week. And, the dates have changed over the years. Obviously, now we're doing it in the middle of the summer. And the nice thing about that is if people are in the Muscatine Running Club and going for their Grand Prix points, this race fits in with that. We're a little less susceptible to maybe weather that you might have in October that can really impact a race. So the group does it in June now, and we're excited to be part of the running club's race program for the year.
And why the partnership with the running club? It's just a good fit because how long have you been partnered with the running club, I should ask?
I am not exactly sure about that, but I know that Dell comes out, or some of the other folks from the running club, and they help us with the timing and getting the race started and giving the race instructions. So it's definitely nice to have the pros participating in your race so that we can make sure that we hold the best event that we can.
I see. That makes sense. This is going to be a whole lot of fun, folks. This is a great way to get out and stay a little bit active, especially over the summer. Even if it's going to be hot, it's still a good day to get out and have a little bit of fun. So why do we post the event? Besides, you mentioned because they got it started a while ago to keep the fit a little bit before the fitness craze, you say. Yeah. So what does the event benefit?
The event really is something that we have employee committees at MP&W. We have an employee activity committee and a wellness team. So, at Power and Water, we're always looking for things that we can put on that our employees can participate in, and if there's something that we can do to help them in their journey toward total being wellness, we want to do that as well. But, this is good for everybody, so we definitely want to open it up to the public. It's not just for Power and Water employees or their families, and we do get a lot of outside participation in the race.
I see. That's really cool. So it's a great way to be able to do something great for the employees, and the community gets to get involved as well. Yeah. That's really cool. So now we also want to talk about something that MPW, a little special, something they're putting on coming up pretty soon. So I'll let you go right ahead.
Yeah. So kind of in the same vein of giving back to the community. We, being a cable company, kind of have some opportunities that other providers might not have. And being local, we want to do things to celebrate what good things there are going on in Muscatine, because we think there's a lot of good things going on in Muscatine. So we came up with this idea that we're going to engage the youth of Muscatine. And we've created a video challenge where we're asking whether you're in middle school, high school, or college for kind of a summer project to go out and create a video of things that you like to do around Muscatine with your friends. So we're calling it the Power of Friends video. And we're asking for youth to put together a 25-second video. And it's amazing what people can do on their telephones now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? They can clip, they can edit, they can put videos together, they can overlay music. And so we know that there's some very creative youth out there, and we wanted to highlight them in a positive way. We want to highlight Muscatine in a positive way. So we put together this idea of a video challenge. We're asking them to put together a 25-second clip, something going on in Muscatine that they like to do. And they'll submit that to us, and then this fall we'll start running those videos on the cable system.
Really? That's really cool. So that the kids, and now right now especially, videos, kids putting together videos, so popular because Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all of those, it's super easy to put out a video real quick and get humongous reaction from people, like the viral sensations that you see, and that's a big deal right now. So this is a really easy way that for kids to get involved, because every kid now knows how to shoot a video.
They do, and they're so good at it.
Yeah. So this is really cool. This is a great way for the kids to be able to get involved. Now, what I'll let you continue. What is the what's the behind it? So the purpose is because it's going to get put on the cable.
On the cable system.
I see.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll play. We have a YouTube channel, so we'll play it on Power and Water's YouTube channel as well, and our social media. But really, what we're trying to do is provide a forum, an opportunity for youth to kind of get their 25 seconds of fame, right? We're all looking for that, and you can have it right here in your hometown. So, there's lots of different things around the community that are fun. I think of, all the ball games that are going to be going on at Kent Stein, at the soccer complex, fun out at the aquatic center, and, Power and Water really is involved with nearly everything that goes on in Muscatine. So, we want to showcase what the good things are that youth are doing in Muscatine. It's also a way to show off what amenities we have in Muscatine. And so we think that this will be a fun contest. We're excited to get submissions and start looking at those and playing them on the video system. And then with our IPTV, we can also put the clips into our local on-demand folder, so you don't have to necessarily watch TV 24/7 to try to find your spot. We'll put them in that folder when we get the videos completed, and then people can access it whenever they would like to, and get the opportunity to see it in the middle of their favorite show as well.
Now, one thing I do want to ask, and I want to ask it simply because, for the sake of asking, are there anything, they'll be reviewed, right, before they go up? So, be careful. I don't want to say be careful what you're posting on there, but, there's certain things that maybe aren't a good fit for this 25-second video. So keep that in mind when you're shooting it. Think about some of the things, keep it decent, stuff like that.
Keep it decent. We want to show the students. We want to show the youth in a positive light. We want to show Muscatine in a positive light.
Keep it positive. That's what we're after, keeping it positive. So that's great. And this is, how long do they have to enter these? When does this all get started?
They have the summer to get this started, and then after school starts, after Labor Day is when we'll start airing the videos. So they have plenty of time. We have some information on their website. There's a pretty friendly address, mpw.org/friendsvideo. We'll take you to the information on the website. And then, with youth, we certainly want to make sure that we have all the parental consent to do that. So the videos that are ultimately selected to be played, we'll make sure that we get parental consent of anybody that's in the video to make sure that they're okay with their son or daughter being played on the system.
Because if you're under 18, you have to be able to to get the parental consent. When you get consent forms for anybody that goes on television anyway, so that makes sense. So this is going to be a really cool thing. This is a great way to get the kids in the community involved and show them all in a positive light. Not to mention highlight a lot of stuff that's going on here in Muscatine, because who better to show really what there is to do in Muscatine than the kids that are out doing all that stuff.
And I think we'll be very surprised to see what things they find fun around Muscatine. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Well, this is a lot of fun. Well, thanks so much, Erika. I feel like you've shared a lot of really cool information with us, a lot especially about that 5K walk run that's going to be coming up
next Saturday.
Yep, next Saturday, June 9th. It's an easy way to get involved, folks. Get out there and you maybe even get a shirt out of it too, especially if you get signed up right now. That'll heighten your chances of getting one of those shirts. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much, Erika, for sharing with us.
Thanks, Jordan.
As always, it's a pleasure here on The Voice of Muscatine, especially when one of our sponsors comes in to tell us a little bit about what they're doing here in the community. One more time, experience the best value in entertainment and connectivity with MockLink Internet and TV from MPNW. New subscribers save big on TV or internet, and even more when you take both. Learn more at mpw.org. This has been Moving Forward on AM 860 and FM 95.1 KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Erika Cox joining us here in the studio this morning. We appreciate everybody joining us. Thanks so much. This is Moving Forward, voiceofmuscatine.com.
This has been Moving Forward on KWPC AM 860 FM 95.1, the voice of Muscatine. Moving Forward is brought to you by MPW Digital TV and Mocklink Internet, a designated Blue Zones worksite. Browse to mpw.org. And remember, Moving Forward. Local guests making good things happen in the community. Weekdays at 8:15.